Emily from Nina, Dan & Co. Today I'm going to talk to you about a bit of a hot topic, which is the foods to avoid when you're pregnant. There are a select handful that are best to avoid just due to the risks associated with eating them. So number one is raw and undercooked chicken and eggs. So unfortunately this is no dippy eggs, ladies, because your yolk has to be cooked all the way through. It's really important because it can contain salmonella, which is a bacteria that can cross the placenta and enter into your baby's bloodstream. It's a bacteria that can be killed with heat. So if the egg or the chicken does contain it, it will be killed if you can cook it all the way through and heat it all the way through. Number two is undercooked meat and unwashed fruit and veg. This is a big no-no because it can contain toxoplasmosis, which is a parasite that can be devastating to your baby, especially in the first trimester. So it's really important that you don't have any medium rare meat, that you have it cooked all the way through, and that if you've been gardening or if you have got fruit and veg from the farmer's market or from the supermarket, that you wash it really, really well before you eat it. The third one I want to talk to you about is unpasteurized cheeses and deli meats. Now this is a no-no because of Listeria. So Listeria is a bacterium that is fatal to your baby, or can be fatal to your baby. It presents itself in you with like flu-like symptoms, with a bit of nausea and even vomiting. So just avoid your bries, your camemberts, your blue cheese. I know, devastating. Just avoid it for 9 months, ladies. The other one I wanted to talk to you about is pate, big no-no, and cooked meat. Cooked meat is totally fine, it just has to be kept at the right temperature. So make sure it's kept in the fridge and don't eat any leftover meats that's more than 2 or 3 days old. I would just completely avoid it. That's because it can contain Listeria and less common, but also E. coli. The second to last one I wanted to chat to you about is bagged seafood, bagged salads and pre-made sandwiches or even sushi. This is because it can contain salmonella and Listeria. So that's a no-no. And the last one I wanted to chat to you about is seafood. So seafood and fish is fantastic when you're pregnant because of the healthy fats and all the omegas and stuff, very important. But there are 3 fish you should avoid. Now that is marlin, swordfish and shark. These 3 have very high levels of mercury, which can be really devastating to your baby. So just avoid it completely when you're pregnant. Fresh tuna and salmon, fantastic. Go for it. Have them a couple of times a week. You should also try to avoid raw seafood. That's because there's high chances of food poisoning. However, if you are eating raw seafood, if it has been frozen beforehand, this is okay. Freezing actually kills the bacteria that can cause the food poisoning in seafood. So there's a few food groups, few foods that you should avoid there, but trust me, there are so many other healthy, amazing things to eat when you're pregnant, and it's only 9 months, so it's really not that long just to avoid those things. Okay, thanks ladies. Bye, this is Emily from Nina, Dan & Co.